Welcome to Sophie Daddy's channel. Have you ever thought about whether a winning trading strategy could be built on an assembly line, just like a car? Not by one single brilliant mind, but by a machine that just churns out thousands of them every single day. Today, we're going to go inside one of the most fascinating concepts in modern finance, the WorldQuant Alpha Factory. It's a system built on one really radical idea.
Right? This is the question that changes everything. We're not talking about finding some mythical holy grail algorithm that never fails. Nope. We're talking about industrializing the entire process of discovery. It's a massive shift in thinking, really, moving finance from this world of bespoke art into large-scale manufacturing. And it all starts by redefining one very, very important word.
So, in your standard finance class, alpha is that magic number you get at the end. It's the result. It's a measure of a manager's skill, an output that you're hoping for. But inside the quant world, that definition gets flipped completely on its head. Here, an alpha is an input. It's a model, a predictive signal, basically a mathematical expression that tries to forecast which way a price will move. See, it's not the end product, it's the raw component you build with. And this quote just nails it. If an alpha is a model, well, then it can be engineered. And if it can be engineered, it can be mass-produced. The whole game changes from trying to find a star fund manager to building a super efficient factory, a system that's designed to create and test these signals on a truly massive scale. So, what does this factory actually look like? Let's take a peek inside. Every factory has three basic things. You've got raw materials coming in, a factory floor where all the work gets done, and of course, a team of workers to make it all happen. So, let's look at each one. Okay. First, every factory needs raw materials. In this one, the material is data, and we're talking about an almost unimaginable scale. The system processes over 125,000 different data fields. And this isn't just your boring old stock prices and company earnings. We're talking about what they call alternative data. Things like shipping statistics, satellite images of shopping mall parking lots, credit card receipts, even social media sentiment. All of it gets fed into the machine as a potential ingredient. The factory floor itself? It's a massive proprietary simulation platform they call Brain. This is the digital world where all the action happens. It gives researchers access to all that raw data and the tech they need to build and backtest their alpha ideas pretty much instantly. They get real-time feedback on whether their model has any predictive power at all. But, maybe the most radical part of this whole factory is its workforce. Instead of a few dozen PhDs in some New York office, this factory is powered by a global, crowdsourced talent pool of over 250,000 users from more than 100 countries. These are data scientists, engineers, just intellectually curious people who might have zero traditional finance background, all competing to build the next successful alpha. It's wild. And the production line for these researchers all over the world is actually beautifully simple. You sign up for free on the Brain platform, you use their tools to build and test your ideas, then you submit your finished alphas, and they get automatically scored and ranked against what everyone else is doing. And here's the kicker. If your creations are good, if they're original, and they perform well, you can become a paid research consultant. You literally get compensated for your output. It's just this massive, self-qualifying talent engine. Now, why would anyone go to all this trouble? Why build such a massive, complex factory in the first place? Well, it's because this entire system was designed to fight one single, relentless enemy, an enemy that threatens every quantitative investor on the entire planet. And that enemy is called alpha decay. It's the simple, brutal fact that even the absolute best trading ideas have a limited shelf life. Once an edge is discovered, other smart people find it, they copy it, and pretty soon the collective weight of their money just trades the opportunity away until the profits completely vanish. One source calls it the quantitative investor's heat death, which honestly perfectly captures that sense of gravity and just how inevitable it is. It's like a radioactive particle. A profitable signal just naturally decays over time. Its predictive power fades and fades until it's totally useless. This decay really happens for two main reasons. The first is crowding. That's just too many people trying to make the exact same trade. The second reason is that the signal itself was maybe flawed from the start. It could have been overfit, which is just a fancy way of saying it was a statistical fluke that only looked good on old data. Or the market itself fundamentally changed, making a once valid idea totally obsolete. So, here's the crucial point. If you know that every single one of your products will eventually fail, what do? Well,
You build a factory that can invent new ones faster than the old ones die off. The Alpha Factory basically turns investing into a numbers game. Its entire purpose is to accelerate the rate of discovery just to outrun that natural rate of decay. Okay, so the factory is producing millions of these alphas. But that brings up a really critical question. How do you actually trade with that? How do millions of individual and often pretty weak signals get combined into a single, coherent investment portfolio? The secret is diversification, but on the signal level. There was a famous paper that analyzed 101 real-life alphas, and it found that the average correlation between any two of them was just 15.9%. That is incredibly low. The goal isn't to find one super signal. The goal is to find thousands of different weakly predictive signals that are as uncorrelated with each other as possible. And here's how it all comes together. At the bottom layer, you've got the alpha repository, a massive library of over 4 million signals. These are the basic building blocks. In the middle layer, a combination model acts kind of like a master chef, blending thousands of those uncorrelated signals into one single robust forecast for the market. Then finally, a portfolio optimizer takes that forecast and builds the actual portfolio of stocks, balancing the signal against a risk model and a bunch of other constraints. Any one signal can fail, but the combined forecast stays stable. All right, so we've seen the factory, we've met its enemy, and we've seen the final product. But how can the average person actually interact with this world? What does the rise of this alpha factory mean for you? And this is where we have to make a really, really important distinction. You can't just go and invest in one of these funds as a regular retail investor. That's closed off to institutions. But the factory itself is wide open. Anyone can participate on the Brain platform. So the opportunity here isn't to invest your money, it's to invest your intellectual curiosity. The real opportunity is this learn, earn, and grow ecosystem they've built. You get to learn quantitative finance using the same world-class tools and data that the pros use. You can earn actual compensation for your work if your alphas perform well, and you can grow a career out of it. The platform is a well-known pipeline for identifying talent, and top performers are often considered for full-time roles. It's a true merit-based path into a field that has traditionally been really, really hard to break into. So all of this brings us to our final question. The WorldQuant Alpha Factory. It really represents a powerful vision for the future. It suggests that the edge in the financial markets might not belong to the lone artist with a brilliant insight anymore, but maybe to the engineer who can build the most efficient factory. So is the future of generating returns an art, or is it an industry? That's definitely something worth thinking about.
All right, the learning doesn't have to stop here. If you want to explore even more, I've built the perfect place for you at sophie-ai-finance.com to unlock a new way of learning. Think of it as your personal learning toolkit. If you just want the big picture, you can watch the video or listen to the podcast. It's perfect for getting the main concepts down while you're on the go. But if sometimes you need to hit the pause button and really let an idea sink in, you can visit the blog article. It has all the details, charts, and text from our discussion so you can review everything at your own pace. And for those of you who want to see all the math, data, and the complete nitty-gritty behind the analysis, well, I've got a full research paper waiting for you, so you can really dig into the details and see how everything works under the hood. It's all there, all for you. And hey, if you have any ideas for new topics about finance and AI you'd like me to cover, please leave me a message. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.